Welcome back. It's time again for property assessments. I'm joined today by Davidson County's Assessor of Property, Miss Vivian Wilhoit, and all her fabulousness today. You're bringing the energy. Good morning.
I love the energy.
I love it too.
Yes,
because this is an important topic for people to know about. So how often do these property assessments happen and why are they so important?
Well, the reappraisal is very important because that's the opportunity where we provide the property owners their market value for tax purposes. And we were approved by the State Board of Equalization, an independent State Board of Equalization, to do the reappraisal and conduct it every 4 years.
Okay, so now it's here again,
Yes.
but you want to make it clear to people, you do not set the tax rate, right?
Absolutely.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Absolutely. First of all, when I talk about the reappraisal, it's very important that, property owners understand this is a revenue neutral procedure. It's not about raising money for the city. It's about recognizing the actual value that we believe, in our opinion, that is for tax purposes. So it's very important that people understand that it's revenue neutral. And the reason why it's also important to have the reappraisal is so that areas that are depressed, which there's not a lot of depressed property areas in Davidson County, but areas that are depressed do not pay more than their fair share.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's all about being fair and equitable, and that's all we want to do, be fair and equitable in our values given to property owners.
If people also see the tax bill and they're like, wait a minute, or they see the property appraisal and they're like, wait a minute, this is not what I was expecting.
Of course.
What's the next step that they should be taking?
Well, the reappraisal is a delayed sticker shock for many property owners. I mean, you're talking about going over 4 years and then saying, hey, this is what we say you're valued, or what we believe in an arm's length deal, in an arm's length sale that you are worth as of today. But when they see that, talk to us, call us, let us know about what is it in your property, what is about your property that we may not be aware. And that is where the appeals is so very important. You can start out filing an informal review. That's where you're going to sit down with my amazing staff.
Do they need to come into the office to do that?
They have to come into the office. Of course, during the COVID time, that was not required. But now they have to come into the office. It's very easy. It's not an intimidating procedure. But the informal review is where they would basically send us information. And you know what? For the informal review, not necessarily have to come into the office. They can just file it. But nonetheless, we will learn some things from that property owner. Then once we make our decision, we will send that property owner the decision from the informal review. Then they get a second opportunity to do an appeal. That appeal, the second opportunity, is a formal appeal. And that is to the Independent Metro Board of Equalization. Those members on the MBOE, as we say for short, they are appointed by the mayor and confirmed by the Metro Council. And they are made up of folks who are aware about values in the city. They make a decision in reference to the information that has been brought forward to them from the property owner or their representative. Sometimes there's tax reps that are involved. And once that decision is provided to them, guess what? Nikki, they can get a third appeal opportunity. And that is to the Independent State Board of Equalization. So we want to make sure that everyone is aware of their right to appeal, being transparent in reference to what we do, and ensuring that people take advantage of this property, take advantage of this appeals right, because we want them to trust our value, and we want to stay transparent to the very end.
And to empower these property owners too, I'm sure. And I know we're out of time, but you're having several meetings right now, going on to different communities, lots of presentations. You can see the dates right here. Another one coming up tonight, another one the 18th and the 20th. So this is your opportunity, guys, to go out and make sure that you're being informed about the property reappraisal process. So we'll share this information as well again on our website, WKRN.com. Ms. Vivian, always a pleasure. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure as well. Thank you.